Today, we're going to review a shoe that was designed to take your performance to new heights with greater comfort and efficiency. Today, we're revisiting the Craft Endurance 2. Hey runners, and welcome to my channel. My name is Letty, and in today's review, we're actually going to review a shoe that I've previously reviewed a few months ago before I started doing this YouTube thing a little bit more regularly. So I feel like my review was all over the place, and on top of that, I have much more information to provide you with in regards to the shoe because I've been putting the miles on it. But before we go there, let's do a quick disclaimer. This shoe has been provided to me for the purpose of review. However, no one is paying me for this review, and all opinions expressed here are my own. Alright, so let's talk about the model and purpose of the shoe. This shoe is a road shoe by Craft, a Swedish company that now also exists in the United States. And this shoe was designed for road running. They have a lot of trail running shoes, but this one is for road running. This shoe was designed for speed, but at the same time, it can take quite a few miles on it as well. And we'll hop into that a little bit further. But let's talk about some of the tech specs. According to the sheet provided to me by Craft and also available on the website, if you go to the product page and scroll down a little bit, this road shoe has a stack height of 36 millimeters for both men and women with a 9 millimeter drop. As for the weight of this shoe comes in at 245 grams, which is 8.6 ounces for men. For women, the 210 grams come out to be 7.4 ounces. So as you can see, this shoe is pretty light, which is normal for a shoe that you want to do speed work and tempo runs in. But let's talk about some of this shoe's key features. All right, so let's start with the upper. This shoe is made out of some very sleek mesh. And this mesh helps make the shoe very lightweight and it feels very breathable. The tongue has some sort of suede lining, as you can see here, so nothing will rub on your foot. You will not get any blisters, especially if you have a tendency to maybe sometimes run barefoot or you wear these socks that are kind of hidden. There is no seam that can make you chafe by any means. In addition to that, they have some sort of lining that is attached to the bottom of the shoe that goes to the tongue, which also helps make everything feel sock-like. So for me, I like to run barefoot in shoes. This shoe feels like I'm wearing a super light sock. I absolutely like it. There's a pull tab in the back of the shoe, which helps you put it on, which is also very nice. Now let's talk about the midsole. As we've already mentioned, we're going from 36 to 27 millimeters. So we have that 9 millimeter drop, giving the shoe a little bit of a rocker type, which is also great for what we're going to try to use the shoe for, which is speed work. And in the midsole, you have the PX foam, which is Craft's proprietary foam that they use, which helps it with the explosiveness and responsiveness of the shoe. Now at the bottom of the shoe, you have a contact rubber outsole insert that helps you have stability. All right, so when it comes to the colors of the shoe is very beautiful. I've mentioned that in my original review. I noticed how beautiful this shoe was. But let's talk about what other colors are available for this shoe. On the men's site, you have the shoe available in the colors of Blaze Sulfur, Laser Inferno, Black, and Ash White Sour. As for the women's shoe, this shoe is available in the color Platinum Sour, Inferno Sour, Black, and the beautiful Ash White Fuchsia color that I have here. And I'm very sorry about my mispronunciation of the word fuchsia. Or is it fuchsia? I'm going to ask Alexa. Alexa, how do you say the color fuchsia?
Okay, but which language do you want me to translate to?
English. Alexa, is the color called fuchsia or fuchsia?
The color is called fuchsia. The word fuchsia is a noun and is often described as a vibrant purple-pink color.
All right, there you go. Ash, white, and fuchsia. As for the price point of the shoe was originally on sale for $175. Now you can find it on the website for $144.99. So that's a significant price drop, and obviously that should play into your consideration if you are looking for a speed or tempo run shoe. That's on the lower side, I would say. All right, so moving on to comparing the shoe to other shoes, we're going to talk about the Saucony Endorphin Speed 4. The Saucony Endorphin Speed 4 is very similar when it comes to the characteristics of their shoe compared to the Craft Endurance 2. The Saucony Endurance 4 comes in at a weight of 233 grams, which is 8.2 ounces for men, and 7.2 ounces for women, which is 204 grams. Compared to the Craft Endurance 2, the Saucony Endorphin Speed 4 has an 8mm drop instead of the 9mm drop. Trust me, you will not feel the difference. Both shoes were designed for this type of tempo workout and something speedier, not slow long runs. Basically, I feel like the Endurance 2 are a little bit more responsive. That's not to say that I don't like the Saucony shoes. I absolutely love them actually, and I am looking forward to making a review of them in the future as well. Now let's go back to my first impression. My first impression, I talked about that in my original video. When I first saw these shoes, I was at a running expo, and the color definitely spoke to me. I love shoes that look sleek. I love shoes that look like that, have two different color patterns, and also the white. I was very drawn to the shoe and I wanted to like it. I picked up the shoe. It was a very lightweight shoe, and definitely a speed road shoe that I wanted to try out. So with that, let's check out what the shoe looks like when I run in it. All right, so you've seen the magic. I'm just kidding. It's not magical how I run, but I run faster wearing these shoes trying to do my speed than when I don't wear them. So with that, what is my opinion about the shoe? I like these shoes. They have proven to be very durable. And with that, I mean the wear and tear on the bottom of the shoe is minimal, which is very shocking because I always land right here. And the foam being exposed to me is something that just comes with my gait. It wouldn't make me like the shoe less, but I definitely like the shoe more because it's not showing it very much, just a tiny little bit. And granted, I've been wearing the shoe since, was it March, May? For my speed sessions. And so I really like that. I like how I feel like they rock me forward and I pop in them. So that's another thing. I like how they feel, and I like how they are springy and make me run faster. But now going back to the look of the shoe, you can see, I throw my shoes in the washer because I run without socks on, and they look almost brand new again. There's a tiny little stain there, but I run in the rain and do all sorts of things. And also, shoes are not supposed to go in the washer, and I'm aware of that, but the fact that they come out and are holding up great and they feel like they're new shoes, that's definitely a perk. Side note, I do not put the shoes in the dryer. Don't do that. Let them air dry. Another thing that I like, and this is for you guys, is the current price point of these shoes, because at $145, you can't really go wrong if you're looking to have a speed shoe added to your rotation. All right, so with that, let's talk about the pros and cons. Starting with the pros, again, the price point right now is great because for that price point, you are getting a great tempo run, fast running shoe that does exactly what it claims to do. The midsole is very responsive, making you go faster. It also feels like the shoe kind of rocks forward, so propels you into your speed work, which is great. The durability of the shoe has proven to be great as well. It is soft and it is breathable, and it's, like I said, beautiful. The cons, I had to actually go look them up online, looking at different people's shoe reviews, because I was really brainstorming trying to find one besides the fact that you probably don't want to run more than 10 miles on it because the shoe is not cushioned enough for those longer runs. But what people are saying is that they do not have great tractions. I did not experience with that, although I did run in the rain. I felt like they were fine, but people are saying the traction is not that great for icy conditions. And I guess hand in hand, I would say with that goes that since they are so breathable and lightweight, maybe if you're running somewhere cold, you have to wear thicker socks with them. Also, people were criticizing the price point before. However, the price point, like I said, has been lowered to $145, so I would not have complaints about that. All right, so in summary, this shoe is a great shoe. intended for tempo runs, fast runs, pickups, any kind of faster miles that you want to do, where you can really appreciate the speed that the shoe will give you when you do these runs. This shoe is very beautiful, very durable, and at this point, the price point at $145 is also great. This shoe is not for you if you are a runner that needs a lot of traction because you are trying to do more trail and gravel runs, or if you're running in a colder climate, maybe that is not the shoe for you. Other than that, why not give this brand Craft a try and try this beautiful road shoe? Alright, so that concludes the review of the Craft Endurance 2. If you find this content helpful, consider subscribing to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you have any requests for shoe reviews, please put them in the comments and I will try to see which ones I can get to. I have a whole list of them coming up very shortly. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time.